That is a lovely thing. I really like that trait. It can be taken a few ways, and I won't say any more about it till later on. Ooh, that's one of the masks off the guys from earlier. But yeah, it can go two ways. One in a pedophilia sort of way, one in a different way. I won't say any more until we find out where she is. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abraham Templeton. Let's say to your... Read this already. Yeah, I'll read it again. And I say to your brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown, that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy grey wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we'll strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbours, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. That's our job, damn it. I can improve this. Think basically the level 2 means I can blink further. Think that's better. Can't be sure. Okay. This is near where I originally came in. That's why I was checking it. Yeah, and they're still on high alert. Not sure who he is. He must be one of their victims or something. Annoyingly, they're all on alert now. So if there's flavor, I've probably missed my chance at it. Come around the corner, mate. There's 3 overseers there. Then they're all in line of view of the of another. Now they aren't. Actually, no, they still are. But maybe he'll move a bit further. If he moves a bit further that way, I can get him. I don't trust me being out of vision of that guy. Damn it, nope. What I'm thinking is, I could trank 3 of them. Christ. No, I don't think really tranking them is much of an option. Come on, go up. Nope, he's coming down. If he comes down here, I might be able to deal with him. No, he's just admiring the art. Here, I'm gonna go down this way for a moment. Just gonna close this guy's hidey hole. Oh, I can't. You'd figure that would raise suspicion or something. Okay. Back up here. I prefer to grab this guy. Come on, drop. Oh, beautiful. And we'll even fall here. He's nice and hidden. What's here? Okay, one is just outside its Holgar Square. Just inside there is a memorial room, main hall, and another memorial room. Beyond that is the backyard and the kennel. So we entered from here. We're currently here. So this is the main hall. Here's the archive. There's the interrogation room. I need to make it to the archive. Piero's Remedy. I'm starting to remember Jesse Cox's playthrough now. A bit of it.
Alright, I won't be catching this red bastard. When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
You were saying. Don't know how he noticed him. But I'm going to move the bodies. I think even the guy I figured would have noticed. Wait, is that guy still there? It seems sometimes that the enemy, like, say if someone gets taken out, like, I think the guy who I just took out there was originally the patroller. The other guy took over his route. Either that or it's the guy over there who noticed and came up, because I don't see him there now. Maybe I'm just not close enough, but no. I just don't see him. Oh, so the guy just went running. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, let's have a look. Because something's going on here. There we go. Feels like a bit of a waste of darts, but at the very least I've gotten them taken care of. And actually I'm just thinking, I know something that's about to happen. I have a bit of, foreknowledge of the game. I need to hide these, including these ones. One of them's after disappearing. That's the one thing I'm finding very unnerving about these overseers. I'm just not sure already what's going on with them. Not being... Ow! How hard did you fall, Corvo? I know he took damage, but I assumed it was just not like he just, exploded like, a jammed donut. Let's have a chat with you.
I need help.
Huh? Can't talk to him. Did steal from him though. 7 strictures. Already looked at that. Nothing of interest there. Huh. An urn got broken. Overseer John Breton. Overseer John Breton, it was a blade held aloft for the everyman. Aided in hiding the book of strictures from being burned by enemy fires, ran through with a spear during the siege of Whitecliff. High Overseer Francis Perry, his sacrifice will never be forgotten. High Overseer to personally encounter in combat an incarnation of the Outsider. When missing during the Fugue Fest, his body was never found. I question if he combated it in what was it? An incarnation of the Outsider. Doubt he did that. Pillar of Justice standing, High Overseer Abram Templeton. Pillar of Justice standing above the clouds of iniquity, rose to the opening of the litany of the White Cliff, taken by consumptive illness. I think that was tuberculosis. I can't remember. High Overseer Falk Barrow. His hands will ever be on our shoulders. Contributed several chapters to the sayings of the Overseers. Introduced the right of the watchful eye. Fell down a flight of stairs. Whoops. High Overseer John Clavering. May his light guide our path through the mark. Instrumental in the construction of the Abbey, his deft hands illuminated the early copies of the 7 Strictures, consumed by fever in his bed. High Overseer Benjamin Holger. His words will ever drive us onward. Founder of the Order, wrote for form and tradition, knife driven through his eye during the siege of Whitecliff. A lot of people died. A few Overseers seem to have died from that. From that siege. Due to that siege. I kind of want to break them all, but I'm not sure if that'll have any impact on chaos. Huh. Hey, guy. Wished. High Oracle Dalius Oracle. Huh. I never knew there's women in the Order. Huh. Her inquisitive mind left nowhere for corruption to hide. First woman of Southern blood to join the Order. Opened relations with Saracanos and founded Oracle. It's like Ocular, but Oracle. Oracle Chapel Dare, assassinated by agents of the Outsider. High Overseer. High Overseer Tynan Wallace. His fires left nothing behind but the righteous and true. Led the first of the great trials, tortured and burned over 1,000 heretics, died in bed of old age. Do good for him, I say. High Overseer Rain and Matson. By his invocation do our ranks now swell. Initiated trials of aptitude, demonstrated during the night of flung shutters. Defenestrated, thrown out a window. Also, Night of Flung Shutters reminds me of the Night of Broken Glass. It was a Nazi thing. They went around smashing the windows of Jewish shops. Just the naming. There was also the Night of Long Knives, where they assassinated the leader of the SA. It was a Nazi group. They were more loyal to its own to the guy in charge of it than Hitler, so Hitler had him killed and other members in the upper echelons. Or something like that. High Oracle Gwen Horncraft. Her insights aligned us in time of greatest need. First woman inducted, founded the Ocular Order, succumbed to madness. High Overseer Scott Grafton. He drove back the darkness so we might have peace. First Overseer to forge into Pendicia, to purge darkness wherever it may be found, died of plague. Cremated using Holger's opal to honor his battle with the plague. High Overseer Stephen Gainsford. His mind was a sharp light piercing the gloom. First to discover the discordant scale, a champion against the forces of corruption, died testing a harness designed to protect its wearer from high faults. That is rather hilarious. I thought that was a weird loose brick thing. No. Come on. Move. Once he passes that point, I can blink up behind them. And strangulation. Carry. Oh, brilliant. They have a place to hide him. Actually, what was that? Someone... Yeah, it's I like to comment. I, been using Twitter a bit more, and someone liked one of my tweets. Okay. I need to head back down here. Whoa, Corporal's legs are rightly smashed. Ooh. Wandering gaze. Restrict the wandering gaze that looks hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches a man's fancy one moment, but brings calamity the next. For the eyes are never tired of seeing, nor are they quick to spot illusion. A man whose gaze is corrupted like a warped mirror that has traded beauty for ugliness and ugliness for beauty. Instead, fix your eyes to what is edifying and to what is pure. Then you'll be able to recognize the monuments of the outsider. Lying tongue. Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark an entire city may burn to the ground. Restless hands. Restrict restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush the sordid gain, vain pursuits, and the deeds of violence. Of what value are hands that steal, kill, and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. I know I've read that before, but I don't think that's true for the rest. Restrict roving feet, they love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of others' men's field. They wander in foreign lands, only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Where have you strayed? So, just need to blow my nose. Where have you strayed? The destruction now comes behind you. Would you walk across burning coals or broken glass? Then why do you prowl into the homes of honest men, or to dens of hidden things? For the result is the same. You will fall into the void. Instead, rest your feet on a firm foundation, so that when the winds of the outsider shriek against you, you'll stand firm and not be overthrown. Rampant hunger. Restrict rampant hunger, or the intemperance will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, throwing everything wherever they go, even filth. For what goes into a man poisons him, and if a man eats filth, then filth is what he'll vomit up. For a morsel of meat, a glutton will sell his birthright, his family, and his friends. Wanton flesh. Restricted desires wanton flesh. True, there is no quicker means by which a man's entire life can be upheaved and sifted than by the predations of uncontrolled desire. What avail is the concourse of a prostitute, the attention of a loose woman? Nothing. And what is the fruit of such unions? Only sorrow is born, misery is multiplied. Seems like, not quite 7 deadly sins. Some of them have overlap, but others not so much. Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and... I already read that one. Okay. Is the blood gone? Yes. Self-cleaning carpets. Even clean up corpses. Okay. Off we go. Gotcha. Carry. Come on. Open at him. Ah, bastard. I need to get... Fuck it. I was just trying to do it without opening the door, because I was thinking that might cause attention. But fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, it was just the hand glowing. Okay. Crawl around on the windowsills out here. Okay, let's not head in there just yet. I need to find the branding instructions. Human. Could blink over to speed it up. Misclick. And that blinking over really wouldn't have helped me anyway, considering the two of them right there. Interrogation room, archive. The windows are open, which makes my life a bit easier. What is this though? Here is the king